Here it is, March 9th, and I got started with my garden a little early this year. Uh, we've been having beautiful weather in Las Vegas, Nevada, and figured I might as well try to get a head start on the season. That's in hopes that we don't get a frost by, April 4th, I believe is the last frost date this year. So I went ahead and started turning some dirt. I mixed some of my old dirt out of some of the pots that I got with some new compost, and it was a huge pile, but I always get ahead of myself and start videoing after the fact. So anyways, what I have here was some seed starts that I started in the greenhouse. This is some cucumber, burpless cucumber, and also some zucchini, which I've already planted in the yard also. So I'll kind of give you a tour of what I've done and go from there. So this is a new raised bed that I put in. What we have is two corrugated black cylinders that I had recycled that I found in the desert. That's what's in the center. I decided to leave them inside there because I threw some asparagus in there and I don't want it to go through this whole bed. So I figured I'd go ahead and just leave it and build around it. So I went to Home Depot the other day and picked up some plants as well from Bonnie, which is the company that brings in seedlings and whatnot to Home Depot. The good thing is that they got a year warranty on them, so if any of them die, well, I'll just go return them. So that helps out a little bit with what I got going on, especially if we get another frost and I don't get protection down in time. So these are a couple new beds I've also added, and plus the 15-gallon right here, which I threw a little spaghetti squash in it that I also sprouted from seed. Okay, and this one is going to be some zucchini as well. Now this bed here, I went with a little bit of leafy greens and threw some okra that I was growing from seed as well in there. This here is the okra, and then back there and in all four corners I threw some rainbow Swiss chard, as well as the two in the center are going to be some kale. So I'm interested in seeing how that does. So this bed here, we threw some okra in it, also some gray zucchini, as well as burpless cucumbers. So like I said, I'm getting everything out a little early in the year, so hopefully I could get a jump start on my season. These are garlic that I've been growing since October of last year, and hopefully I'll be able to harvest them soon. Once everything starts to die off, then I'll pick them out. So we'll go ahead and see that. I'll give you an update later on how that does. So this is the new addition to my garden. My neighbor was kind enough to let me go ahead and start using her yard because she just had this dirt lot. I ran water lines over and also just moved all my stone fruit trees over here. So got a pretty good selection going on, some plums, apricots, peaches, nectarines, as well as almonds and apples, and a couple cherry bushes, and also in the far back there is going to be a pomegranate. So we'll see how this do. I'll keep you updated on it. Everything's starting to turn green. It's been flowering. Again, the season's been off a little bit with our warm weather, so things are starting to flower earlier. Hopefully we don't get bit in the ass in the long run with a frost. So anyway, so this was last year's Swiss chard. It's just been going off since last year. I can't pull myself to pull it out because it's just doing so well. It looks fantastic. So we're gonna let it go until it decides to take itself down. And of course I planted some onions in October also, and hopefully I'll be able to harvest these soon as well. So as you see, I got a few things going on. Been making some changes to the yard a little bit, and hopefully I could get a head start on the season, being the weather's been just so nice. If a frost does happen to come, I'll try to put up some protection in order to protect these plants. And if not, like I said, a bunch of them came from Bonnie's anyway over at Home Depot, and they got a year warranty, so I'll just return them. Anyways, signing off for now. Something else I did today was I went ahead and put this glacial rock dust in all my fruit trees around the property. Just soaking it in now. And as usual, I did it after the fact. I've recorded this for you, but either way, I'm still putting glacial rock dust. Basically, it's a powder form. It's adding all the trace elements back to the soil that might be getting used up by these plants. Okay, it's Gaia Glacier Rock Dust. Again, in powder form, it looks like that basically. And what I'm going to do is go ahead and just water it in on the top here. I went and added some of my plants that came out of the greenhouse to some of these just to kind of use them up, you know. You never know where things will grow best, so why not use the bottom of some of your pots? Anyways, that's all I'm doing, and just trying to get this handled for today. Next, I'll be doing my courtyard garden, and I'll give you some information on that. Hopefully, I'll start recording before I do everything, but we'll see how that goes. Anyways, see you soon.